we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to On the Mainline Special.
Wait.
Thomas, the little engine that could. Well, today we're actually speaking about more than Thomas because, well, it's train
What's going on,
related.
everybody? This is Steve here, and welcome back to Fan the Train.
You just muted yourself.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, bud. I had to mute myself before I wouldn't interrupt your live stream there for a minute.
Okay. Anyways,
But
yeah.
Genesis, how's it been?
Wait, what?
How your week been? Like the weekend?
Oh,
Can I say hi to Brightline?
Oh,
yeah.
While I'm playing the Mark mode.
oh, well.
Well, my weekend was actually pretty good. Went pretty well. Nice. Well, I went to church on Saturday. That was the second time I went to church after 48 years later.
Don't tell me about it. But reason why I'm going to bring up because it's something I'm going to talk about today because we're going to have to start fighting for this, even though they're given a 10-year period before it happens.
Yeah.
We're going to need to start nipping it in the butt before it begins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So,
And
yeah, about the Peninsula Railroad that you guys have over there. What's the details? What's the scoop?
all right, I found it out from my cousin / uncle who worked for CXX. Norfolk Southern and CXX got a little rail yard right there in downtown Trenton on the peninsula that where they drop off cars from the auto rack.
Uh-huh.
It also served by Palmetto Rail, which is the thumbnail. But what going on is that because they drop off cars there to get exported to Europe and Asia, because that's where all the cars that are built here in South Carolina get dropped off and exported at, what they're trying to do is they're trying to move everything into the paper mill. Because the paper mill being teared down because it's been shut down and it's right along the riverfront and it's big enough to where they could build a deep sea port. So they're using this as an excuse to get the trains off the peninsula. You know?
I know.
And my thing is that we know the actual reason why they're trying to get trains off the peninsula.
Really, David?
One reason why would be because back in 2019, they talked about building a commuter rail line from downtown Charleston to downtown Somerville. Right there, smack right there in downtown Charleston, that would help, with commuter rail. Guess what? Train track. Right there where it is. So, my thing is that they started freaking out about it because they realized it. So now, with the paper mill shut down, they're telling the guys, hey, y'all can move the shipping port down inland right near the river, like down the river. And also, they're trying to get the cruise ship terminal that in downtown Toronto to move right where the old paper mill is. And my thing is, it is a red flag. It's a red flag in my book because what I heard from my uncle, cousin, is that he said it's going to be a 10-year period, starting from this year all the way up until 2034 to 2035. And what's going on is that they're going to try to force everything that is not, apartment and condo related inland. I don't agree with that because what they're going to put right over where the old shipping port is once they get everything moved out is effing condo.
You've
They
got.
are going to literally
Wait.
try to put.
Whoa! What type of fuckery is this? What type of fuckery is this?
Am I right?
This is a. What? Wait, they're putting condos? Bruh, that is no, that does not slide. Why don't they just move those condos somewhere else, like in the paper mills or something? Near the paper.
Here's the kicker. Reason why they want to put condo there is because one, if they build the condo there, it's going to make the excuse to bring all the NIMBYs in and to keep the train track off out of service, plus also to rip them up saying, oh, if y'all want a commuter rail, you can't build it now. There are no tracks downtown. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Dirty, ain't it?
that is one dirty move.
You're looking at Google Maps, aren't like, are you looking at Google Maps right now, Genesis?
No, I'm heading over there right now, bro.
The
What
only
type
reason
of...
is that no one has started talking about it.
This is what I call big American fuckery.
What type of fuckers? Oh, I know. What is going on is that I'm not started line yet, but what is going on is that they're planning to move the shipping portal that to where the mill is, because they realize in the third, and I'm going to bring it up, that they realize if they can move the carport and an intermodal facility to the old paper mill, they get trains up to Peninsula. We know what they're trying to do. We're not stupid. And thing is, we're going to have to start fighting for this. And I mean fighting. Because my thing is that we need to start investing in commuter rail. Like, the area where that port is that they can do a commuter rail line. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't take rocket science. And here, Jane, when I was talking about the commuter rail line that got shut down, or not shut down, but got shot down to the ground before it even had a chance to begin, is that the project was supposed to connect downtown Charlton to downtown Somerville and have a connection with the Amtrak station right there in North Charleston.
Okay, so
it would have connected Trident Tech with everything. And it would have been phenomenal because of how it would have been set up, you know?
okay, I'm in Google Maps. I'm in South Carolina. Okay. Oh, brother. What type of... things like this piss me, man. It ticks me off every...
Yeah, like, you zoomed into downtown Charlton right where the train tracks are, didn't you?
No, I'm looking for Charleston right now. Oh, found it.
Alright. Zoom in and look at where the tracks are right there in downtown Charleston.
Alright.
You'll know when you see them. But downtown Charlton, the downtown city area is on a peninsula.
Okay, I see. I can see that.
And the thing is that if you look at where the train tracks are on the peninsula, they're in a good spot for commuter rail, you know?
I see what you
Like,
mean.
Like, you see right where... I'm actually watching your live stream too, like... You see where the port is? Right there?
I see the... Yeah, I see the port here. I think this is the port.
That's the smaller port. Like, we got 3 ports in Charleston, but the one where they export cars from. From, like, they export cars and stuff on right there, you know? And there are train tracks right there. The kicker is that the line that are right there would have been very good for commuter rail service, you know?
Okay, let's see here. There's one port here. This is the bigger port, and this one's the smaller port. Which port are you referring to? The big.
Both of them, like
Oh, okay.
both of them have train tracks to them.
I could see. I could see the train tracks from from here too.
And kicker is that the smaller port is the cruise ship terminal.
Mhm. Okay, now
And
I could see. Yeah.
like, like you see the location where it is.
Yeah, I know where it is. Look at it. They still have train tracks in that terminal as well.
I know. And kicker is that this area would be perfect. Like this area would have been perfect for commuter rail, you know?
Oh, that's crazy. And these tracks are in
Because
the middle of a parking lot.
oh, the train tracks were there before the parking lot, that for sure.
Yeah.
But the tracks are still used. They're not abandoned, that for sure.
Mhm.
The problem is that the core corporation and the people who don't want commuter rail coming to Charleston seen that. They realized that we got a problem here that we need to stop before we get screwed. So they're right now trying to convince the cruise ship and the Norfolk Southern to move everything to the paper mill. Right along 526, a little inland.
Wait.
With the paper mill, it permanently closed, and they're tearing that down as we speak.
Bro, why
You
don't
know what
they,
I mean?
why don't wait, is the paper mill a little bit bigger than the I mean, they should actually
Yeah.
I mean, they should actually move the condos to the paper mill, to the site of the paper mill instead of building it here. It doesn't make any sense.
Reason you want to know the real reason why they want to do that is because here's the dirty team, because two, they'll be knocking two birds out with one stone, killing a chance for commuter rail, and also making money off of riverfront property. Because of where it's set at. Because of right there at the mouth of the river coming in from the ocean.
I mean,
But
here's the question. Why don't these real estate developers can partner with rail corporations to have a mixed-use development? And we can actually have both. We can have a condo and a train station nearby.
Well, I can give you the real reality check for that. The car dealerships.
Well,
like type in car dealerships, and you will see a whole bunch of car dealerships popped up in North Charleston and Goose Creek. Hell, they got some big dealerships up there right in Goose Creek, and I mean big one.
Of course, it's obvious. It's obvious.
Like,
I mean, it's way too obvious right now. It's way too obvious.
And to say about it, they're the ones that are lobbying to get the trains off the peninsula, because they know if these tracks are still in when people want commuter rail, it over them. They know this.
Listen, I want to see if there's a dealership named the Big American Fuckery. Bro, if that dealership exists, we might need to make a meme out of that.
Oh, hopefully. But let me be honest. My thing is that we know what they're trying to do. They're trying to stop commuter rail from coming to Charleston, because the area where the tracks stop in are right in the historic district. Where all the tourists are. Like, the area where the train tracks stop at is right in the tourist area. You know what I mean?
Wait, so they're building a condo nearby the tourist area, like near the touristy area?
Yeah, where the historic part of Charleston is. Like,
Yeah,
where all the people want to go.
I don't think that's a good idea, building a condo and getting rid of the tracks there.
It's not. The reality is, and I'm going to bring it up. The reality is, the reason why they want to get rid of the track is for people in cars. And you remember when I talked about the BRT?
Oh gosh,
See?
don't listen. Don't get me into the BRT because
Couldn't
my blood is boiled right now. I'm still mad at
connect the
Charleston.
dot. Connect the dot. Connect the dot.
Uh, it's obvious
Did
at
say
this
about
point.
real
I
life.
know.
It's fucking obvious. It's obvious at this point. And here, Dane, the BRT, it's going to be a boondoggle. Because the only area going to have a right-of-way on is River Avenue. And it's not even going to go to downtown Somerville like they promised, you know?
Yeah.
That's the real kicker. It's not even going to go to downtown Somerville. Instead, it's going to stop in the, fairground. You remember when I talked about that? The Latson Fairgrounds?
Oh yeah, we talked about it in the later live stream. Live stream way back. That was I remember.
I know.
Yeah, it was in March or February, between those 2 months.
It was March. It was March.
Okay, it was March.
And here, Jane, they're using the BRT as an excuse, saying, "Oh, we're already building a transit system to connect downtown to downtown Somerville to stop commuter rail from happening." I'm not an idiot, you know. I'm not a freaking idiot like they think like they think we're freaking idiots, you know.
Okay.
Because they think the transit community is a bunch of idiots, and they think they can fool us.
Oh gosh.
You know?
Okay, who's against? What are these condos are about? I mean, about these condos, who is gonna live in these condos? Because no poor person is gonna live in those condos.
Rich boomers and old people, you know?
You know.
And NIMBYs.
You know, I hate to say this, but the boomers are the most immature generation I had ever seen in my entire life. And no.
Oh, I know. And Dane, they said degenerating a doom. Like they say, oh, the iPad kid. Here's the kicker. They get pissed off at that, saying, why do you put your kids on iPad every day when they put their kids in front of the TV every day? It's the same damn thing, you know?
Jeez.
Am I right?
That's crazy, man.
And it's same with the Gen Xer. Like, the Gen Xer get pissed off when they see kids playing on iPads and phone. But here's the kicker. And I'm going to bring it up. Here's the kicker. They did that with their kid, but on the TV. Am I right?
And on the computer, too. Back in in the 90s, computers were a thing as well.
I know. They also put kids on computers when they didn't want to be messed with, you know?
Jeez.
Like, I can vouch for that. And here, team, they said the iPad kids are going to be problematic. No, they ain't. They said that about the millennial when they started going on the computer. New flap, they never did. Am I right?
And they told this about Gen Z as well.
Oh, I know. The problem is that they are just so self-entitled, thinking they're the best generation. They're the reason why the unknown generation that fought during the First World War and World War II hated the boomers. They thought they were stuck up, spoiled little brat.
Hey, listen.
Which
hey,
they was.
David, here's the funny thing. The older generation gets to bash on the newer generation. It's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle.
I know, but here, kicker, I'm bashing on the older generation, not the newer generation.
That is crazy, man.
I will never bash the newer generation. It's the younger generation I will bash because of how ignorant they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But my thing is, right now we got to fight to keep rail on the peninsula, because if commuter rail is going to happen, we have to have tracks already there, you know?
Mhm.
And we're going to have to fight for this, because what they're going to try to put in its place is effing condos. Like, Jesus, there are already too many effing condos in downtown Toronto. And then I think that was the reason why they're going with the BRT, and the BRT are probably going to take 10 years to complete. And when everybody realized that they should have went with the commuter rail, it will be too late.
Listen,
Yeah.
about the condo thing, has everyone in the area knows about this? Because there's some people who don't know about this.
I just found out about it about 2 weeks ago, but from my cousin
My goodness. And
slash uncle.
okay, no one else?
I'm spreading the word as much as possible,
My goodness.
because you got to spread the word, because one, if we don't, they're going to keep on doing.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God! Building collided with another plane in War Thunder. I'm sorry, Genesis.
Oh. Whoa, dude, they have an aquarium near the port? That's crazy.
Yep.
Collided with an idiot.
Listen, I never been to
Yeah.
Charleston before, but holy smacks.
It's my home city.
International African American Museum. My goodness. In Charleston.
Oh yeah.
Harbor
Where
Tours.
The aquarium is right by the train track. That's how I know.
And there's
And here's the thing, where the train tracks stop at the aquarium, like I'm going to bring up, where the train tracks stop at the cruise ship terminal, that right by Meeting Street with a market, and it's historic. You even got a lot of the tourist areas right there. You know what I mean?
yeah, and we have Liberty Square.
Yep. The thing about it, those tracks are in prime location for a commuter rail line. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
Just think about it.
hey, if they're gonna put a condo there, they're gonna get rid of a lot of attractions in the city.
Well, it's not the attraction that they're going to get rid of. It's the port.
Bro, if listen, there's gonna be a lot of backlash against the condos because against the plan of bringing condos to this section of the city. I mean, get it to the.
Oh, I know.
I mean,
Because
just get those. I mean, just move it. Just take those condos and move it somewhere else.
But here, James, the only reason they want to put condo there is to stop commuter rail.
Ugh.
That's the real reason they want to put condos there. They already put condos in the old right-of-way that would have, go to like where middle of the city where the College of Charleston is. Like, they already. Well, you can repair your plane once you landed. By the way. Oh, never mind. But here, James, Brightline. But here, my team. I'm going to bring it up. Is that, and what I'm going to say is that they don't want the commuter rail line coming to Charleston. They don't. Like back in the early 2000s, the original line that went to right where the bus terminal is, right where the old Union Station used to be, that track is gone. And they put, condos and apartments up in the old right of way to stop it from being rebuilt. you know?
And this is something. Here's the thing: Charleston is the oldest city in the United States. One of the oldest cities in the United States, and it was based on public transit as well.
Oh yeah, I know. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. And it's insane. It's that the people who are in power right now, they don't care about making everything better for people. They care about making as much money as they can before they get out.
Hey! That's lobbyism in typical fashion. That's lobbyism. You just defined lobbyism right there.
Oh yeah. And here, Jane, the BRT is a boondoggle already. Like, and there are people already putting up stickers saying "Save the fairground," you know. And here, Jane, I'll be going to make a Facebook post talking about this, and that video that I've been planning to talk about why the BRT is going to fail. I'm actually going to rename it of why they're doing the BRT and why they're trying to stop commuter rail coming to Charleston.
You know what? I think the American Rail
I'm
Club
going.
should. I think the American Rail Club should actually involved in this effort. Should be heavily involved in this because number one, we're talking about bringing public transportation to America, and
Well, we need a.
South Carolina. Listen, South Carolina is one of those states that need public transportation. There's tracks inland in South Carolina, like in, let's say, Columbia, South Carolina.
Like, Columbia don't have a commuter rail line, but it need one. It's big enough too, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of cities here in Charleston could have commuter rail. Like, Motor City are big enough for it, and Motor City are big enough for S-Bombs, you know?
Yeah.
Like, here, Jane, what I've been talking about that could work for Charleston, and I've been promoting it in a lot of my live stream for the last 2 years, the S-Bomb commuter rail teams like you see in Texas, California, Germany, Europe. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
And thing is that all we didn't need it though, you know, like S-Bomb train sets, you know, like them DMU thing, like they could fit more people in them than a bus. And the reality is, and what I'm going to be honest about, is that the airline, they don't want to happen because here my thing I'm going to bring up, because if a train ticket end up being built in exactly downtown Charleston, get what that means. It might give Amtrak the excuse to build or like bring back the Carolina Special. You know what I mean?
I know. And Amtrak is actually I know Amtrak is definitely planning to bring some trains back. And listen, and the airlines are quivering right now.
I know, and here, funny Jane, that like Amtrak did brought a train back from Milwaukee to Chicago. You heard about that?
No, I never heard about that.
Yeah, I actually posted about it on Facebook.
Holy smokes!
You looking it up right now, aren't you?
This place, David.
Holy smokes!
But,
Milwaukee to you mean the the Milwaukee Road?
David lives.
yep. But here, Jane, like, if we end up with a station in downtown, like exactly downtown Trenton, that would give Amtrak the excuse to build like a passenger train line, or like Fort Norfolk Southern, to let them run train from downtown to Columbia and to, you know, like Spartanburg. Now we won't be able to get the full line back because one, the Saluda Grade been rail banked now and been abandoned officially. You heard about that?
Wait, what?
You heard about the Saluda Grade?
No, I haven't heard about that.
All right, the Saluda Grade is the deepest mainline grade in North America. It was rail bank back in '01, like 2001 when it was rail bank. What happened is that there have been groups over the years that have been trying to get the line rebuilt. Oh, Belle, save some of that cake for me, please.
Really?
Yeah, save some of it for me. Come on.
Wait.
What I was saying is, Janice, is that the line officially became abandoned, even though it was rail bank from 2001. It was officially abandoned a year ago.
Hmm.
But the Carolina Special used to go up that grade because you know where the Saluda grade is?
That's in South Carolina somewhere, right?
It was between the South Carolina and North Carolina border.
Uh
It was
huh.
going from Spartanburg all the way up to Asheville, North Carolina, up in the mountains.
Yeah.
It
Look,
was this. Sorry, you can speak.
I think they should actually bring that service back. I mean, servicing both Carolinas, North Carolina and South Carolina.
I know it would mean there would be three routes that would connect North Carolina to South Carolina. I mean, not three, four actually.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It would have worked.
Yeah. I know North Carolina and South Carolina are actually brothers and brothers and sisters.
Oh, I know. And here's the kicker. The, the thing that infuriate me to end no me. Oh,
I
well,
think
after you
I,
came
I
to you
think
don't make
Amtrak should
me for
actually
me,
be involved in this because
but here's the thing. It's that the airlines are also paying for it because they know any city that have a city center and a train station in the middle of it will give Amtrak opportunity. They're starting to realize it, and we got to start playing dirty
yeah, yeah. Okay,
because
about the Chicago to Milwaukee route, there is an Amtrak train that goes between Chicago to Milwaukee and back. That's in 1 hour and 22 minutes.
kicker it that probably faster than the airlines.
Oh my gosh. Listen,
It probably faster.
yeah, the airline
Sorry.
the the only thing the airline has to their advantage is the airplane because airplanes go faster. But the problem is that there might be some delay, but that doesn't mean that you can't go directly on the flight, just like on a train. You gotta
Yeah,
go. You gotta go.
you
You gotta
factor
check luggage. You gotta go to a security checkpoint. You gotta find your gate. And sometimes
in.
it has to depend heavily on the weather as well because, hey,
That too.
there might be
And
some flights.
you know what the funny thing is that you got to factor to get it. It takes 15 minutes getting above flying altitude and below flying altitude. So before they can even fly to their destination, they got to get up to flying altitude before they are able to fly to where they need to go.
But before
So
they had to take
that
off, listen,
that 15 minutes getting up to altitude and that 15 minutes getting down, that an extra 30 minutes
okay,
factor in. Am I right?
you're absolutely right. But before they actually had to fly off somewhere, they had to taxi in the airport as well to get to the runway.
That's about another 15 minutes right there.
Yes.
That 15 minute with both of them does that over an hour right there. So if you factor everything in, it starts adding up real fast. That's training really faster than the airline when it comes to how close the cities are.
Yes. And then when you
Am I right?
yeah, but if you reach your destination, you really didn't reach your destination. You just got to the airport, which is near your destination. I mean,
Exactly.
you land, and then again you had to taxi again, and the pilot has to actually find an available slot to the airplane again.
And And when you factor in, like, it takes 2 hours at the airport to waiting for your flight,
Yes, and then
and it takes now. How long when you got off plane? How long did it took you to get from the plane to me?
Hour and a half, like 7 hours.
No, no, like when you got off the plane at Charleston International Airport.
Oh, yeah, like an hour and a half.
No, I know, but when you got off the plane, what? Up, because if I'm if I'm right, it took you about 10 minutes from off boarding to get off boarding into the airport. So it took me around 10 to 15 minutes there. So
Yeah.
you add the total time waiting on the plane and getting off the plane and all that. That about 3 hours. You know?
hey,
Am I right?
you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. And don't forget about deplaning as well, because that takes a long time to deplane.
Oh, that too.
What I talked about, David, so you trying to say like the airport issue?
Yeah, like when you're getting off the plane and coming into your destination.
Oh, it takes me like an hour from North Carolina to Charleston.
No, like when you got off the plane at the Charleston International Airport.
Oh, it's like 15 minutes.
15 minutes, so I was right.
Yeah, and then
I have to wait
and
for
then
the car.
arrivals you have to check where you, and then I mean the TSA has to check where you've been, just like in
That
departure.
too. Hmm?
And
That
then,
to prove that trains are faster than airplane when you come to the factors, you know?
yeah, and then after that you have to get out and get a rental car or something like that. But first you gotta get onto a bus to get to your rental station to rent a car to get to your final destination. Or if you're lucky, you might get onto public transportation directly. But there are lots of
I will say this. I will say this. I always say this is that the train go from city to city. Airplane they go outskirts of the city. You know.
yes.
But here, kicker. There is a kicker with Charleston, South Carolina, between Charleston and Somerville. And this was another thing I would talk about that I would think about that would benefit if we had a commuter rail line. Because the airport in between Somerville and Charleston, right there in North Charleston. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. All right.
So if they want people to get off the plane and instead of having to take a bus or a rental car, they could take a train. That would be a big benefit and a big boost to the economy, you know?
I know. I know. Okay, so let's
Go
get
ahead
on.
and check the cheat.
Okay, to conclude about Charleston and that condo debacle over there. I get what you. I get it. So the NIMBYs want to build a condo just to get rid of the rails.
Oh, then someone made it. Can I use your Gatorade bottle tomorrow and your Gatorade stuff? For work?
David, I just asked you a question.
Yeah. Can you say it again?
Okay, so NIMBYs are trying to build condos just to get rid of the rails
Yes.
in that port.
That's exactly what they're doing. It's dirty and evil. It's sneaky, you know?
That was, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's pretty sneaky.
That's super villain level. And here it's saying they're using the BRT as a offshoot to say, oh, they are already building a transit system here in Charleston.
But
When in reality, that transit system is going to be a failure and a boondoggle. You know?
they're gonna be in a rude awakening. They don't realize it, but still.
They don't realize that the people who are smarter than them, who are did research and do all that are smarter than what they give credit to,
Yeah. I bet
I always say this.
I bet your ass that these NIMBYs are having have college degrees because let's be honest. There are some people who don't have college degrees or having college, and some people who do have college degrees. But here's the kicker: college degrees don't matter if you're smart or not.
Exactly. It did, Dana, it did one thing I hate about college degrees and why I think we didn't need to outright abolish college. Because, let's be honest, people are learning stuff that you would normally expect to learn in college by other methods.
Yeah, that's true.
College is literally becoming obsolete as we speak.
Mhm. Yeah,
Am I right?
you're absolutely right. But let's not get into that rabbit hole. Okay, next topic. It's about Thomas the Tank Engine. And I know.
Oh,
All right, we had enough of yapping. We had a lot of yapping. Okay, now about Thomas the Tank Engine. I think I've heard that they just oh jeez. Um, about Thomas, we've actually heard that they just finished celebrating their 79th anniversary, and they're prepping for the
well,
80th right now.
that's great. Like, to be honest, my wife is Belle, and I'm going to give you a shout out, baby. That you're one who actually getting me back into the fandom. Am I right, Genesis?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Like, there was a point when I started, like, when I was toward my end of middle school, beginning to high school, because I didn't want to be bullied, and, because with me being autistic, I literally started hating Thomas because of all the crap. Like, but now that I got older, I started warming back up to it again. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Sometimes bullies. Well, here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Some people like Thomas because it's a train. It's a train-based
Mhm.
show. I listen.
I know.
My listen. You know, I didn't start becoming a rail fan when I watched Thomas the Tank Engine. Yet I remember watching him as younger, as 8 years old or 7, or that was when I was 6 years old. I remember Thomas as well. I remember watching my first episode of Thomas the Tank Engine because I had never seen Thomas before.
Mm, I agree with you. Oh, Valley go crazy on the game that you're playing. But
I don't know.
I will say this is that as I gotten older, I begin to, warm back up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as when I was younger, I used to not like it back in high school because of bullying.
Oh, yeah. I.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. I remember. I actually. I actually grew out of Thomas the Tank Engine, and I didn't. And it's not because I. Well, I actually became older, but my sister was younger back then.
Mm-hmm.
She still.
Like if the day, like if you like Tom as a teenager or an adult, then you get make fun of it. Now times have changed.
Yeah, I know. Here's the thing about. I mean, most people assume that most rail fans are Thomas the Tank Engine fans, which, by the way, it is sort of true. But most of them aren't Thomas the Tank Engine fans. They might be people who rode trains and just kind of like them.
Oh, I know that for sure. And this thing that really pissed me off is that they think this shit is okay. You know, like bullying and stuff, and it's pretty annoying. Am I right?
It is pretty annoying. I mean, they listen. The bullies who bully the most normal people of, let's say, if you like trains, you get bullied. Those aren't normal people. They probably don't have a friend, or they don't actually have a hobby to look to do or something.
Okay, I've got your change.
Oh,
And don't get me started on those people who actually protested on Columbia University. Jeez, that those are not university
oh,
students. Oh, good
oh,
grief.
both Peloton idiots. They're stupid.
Tell me about it. You're so biased.
I mean,
Ew.
listen,
So biased? I don't think
these people
they're
aren't.
not. They're,
These aren't. These people don't. These people aren't. These people are pro Hamas, and they're.
But do these people really like what her mom would do to girls and gays? Do they even realize it?
I.
No,
They don't think so.
because if these people, like, let me be honest, gay people and girls, like I have gay friends who hate their friends for supporting Palestine. They told me that Israel is one of the most friendly countries when it comes to supporting gays. That too, and and we failed the Jewish people. You know,
Yeah, but
that's
here's.
something we did. We failed the Jewish people. We swear never again. And look what happened. What you know, Hamas is doing. And see, people are saying free Palestine. They're idiots because do they know what they would do to gays and girls over there? They would enslave girls, making them sex items,
oh yeah, that's
and animals. If you're gay, you're dead. Am
Here,
I right?
yeah, you're absolutely right. But here's the kicker: most people who are
and
attending
people
these
don't.
protests don't know what they're protesting for. They don't
I
even know
know.
where Palestine
Or
is on a map.
and here my thing. Or they just want the West to burn. Am
And
I right?
you know, there's a lot more going on. Here, wait till you hear this. The people that are protesting are indeed are full blown communists. They are full blown communists.
Well, that explains everything.
Yeah,
Oh, David.
Now, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going for you. Just imagine if all this happened during September 11th, 2001. Just imagine that. A lot of these people who supported Palestine, if they did this back then, they would all be in jail. They would all be getting charged with terrorism for supporting a terrorist group. Did think about it. It did have happened back almost 24 years ago.
I've
Am
heard.
I right?
Yes, yes, and I've heard some footage in that protest that they want to reconstruct the United States of America. They want to have a socialist revolution in America. And they thought that they want communism to rise in America. That's what they're saying. That's what they're protesting for.
Over our dead bodies. Over our dead bodies. Because these people, they don't care about equal. Because communism, and one thing I'm going to bring up that is reality, communism don't care about equality. Am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Here's the thing. Yeah, except here's the thing. Communism has already tried. And people think that say, but real communism, I mean there is some internet incels that there are some internet incels that think that communism has never been tried. And yet
Right.
there's some proof that it has actually been tried and it has been failed and had failed time and time again. There's some
The
proof out
only
there.
country, the only two countries that have successfully did it is Vietnam and Cuba. They're the only two countries. They're the outlier.
Well,
But
here,
Cuba, on the other hand, it collapsed in how we speak.
yeah, that's true.
So,
Well, that. And here's the thing: they think that the United States is based. I mean, here's the thing: I cannot wrap around my head over these get over what they're saying. They say that the United States was founded over communist principles, which is a lie. Actually, they don't know that America is actually based on American ideals.
hey, well, Brightline, I did make a meme about you.
Oh, great! What?
Yeah. I did made a meme about you. I see.
Yeah.
But let me just say, let me just say that the original thing with communism, I'm going to bring up the original communism was supposed to lead to a democracy. That would both be the original one. Am I right?
No, 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 no. You're actually mistaking democracy with communism because most people think about communism when it comes to the United States doesn't have. Well, the United States has a communist party inside the U.S., but it never took traction like it is right now. But America has never fell
And in
into a,
Moby
the
and
real thing that
Seattle, like,
well, that's true. But here's the thing: America doesn't know what communism is because they had never experienced it. And thank goodness they haven't experienced it because if they do, oh gosh, they might actually have the first dictator in American history.
oh, I know. And here, Dane, I always say that the people who are doing the protest, they didn't want the West to burn. You know, I
That's
always
true.
say this: the people who are protesting didn't want the West to burn. They all do it. They hate white males. If you're a white male, they're going to hate you no matter what, even if you've done nothing wrong. And you know what? Worse yet, and I'm going to bring it up. That I'm with me being part Blackfoot and Cherokee Indian, but also being mixed with white. I have noticed it. It's something that I have noticed that they are teaching in school to hate not Native American, but white people if they're male. You know,
And worse, they're actually
if you're a white,
and what's
you,
worse is that they're teaching people to hate America, which it kind of bugs me as an
I know
American.
that it's very scary when you start realizing the repercussions of it.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, it did crazy when you start realizing you start saying, "Oh shit, yeah."
and yet
But let's get back to the train stuff before we go down that rabbit hole.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's get to Thomas because okay, you actually heard about the documentary of the Thomas fandom, right? I've actually sent you a video about it.
Oh, I have heard about it. Oh, speaking of that, I got a new phone. So I both got a iPhone and a new Samsung. You know.
Yeah. Okay, to
So I
wrap
got three phones right now, but I'm trying to transfer everything to my new Samsung.
Okay, so to wrap this Thomas the Tank Thomas the Tank Engine is one of my favorite shows, but hey. Okay, what do you think Thomas is going to do? What do you think are the what does the fandom thinks that Mattel is going to do with Thomas the Tank Engine during its 80th anniversary? I mean, they've had made some episodes celebrating previous anniversaries of Thomas the Tank Engine, and they've actually released Golden Thomas each each every 10 years.
Probably going to go bunkers, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They go crazy.
Yeah,
They go crazy every couple of years for this stuff, you know?
yeah, I know. I know they actually go crazy.
But, yeah.
Um, I hope. Does Charleston have a Thomas though? I mean, do you guys have
What,
railroad
Atomic
museums?
Tank Engine?
Yeah.
We do got a railroad museum right there near the rail yard one that I was talking to you about.
Mhm.
Then we got a railroad museum up in Fairfield, South Carolina, up in inland, up in the upstate.
Hmm. So they so so does Thomas so do they have Thomas in some form?
Up, up in the upstate, yes, but down near the coast, no.
Okay. Okay. I remember back in Miami, in the Coast Railroad Museum, there was Thomas. They actually had Thomas for a day or so, a day out with Thomas in Miami. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat.
But I will just say this: is
No.
that it always fun. Oh, speaking of that, have you been watching all the funny videos of the rail fans going crazy over KCCP
Oh,
rail tour of
CPKC.
that steam engine?
Oh, great.
Yeah. Have you been seeing the
I have
Have you been seeing the funny videos about it?
I've heard the articles, yes, but the videos about real fans reacting to it, no.
They're right now a bingo card called the 2102 Chase Bingo.
Oh my gosh.
I just sent you it by not Discord but by Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty interesting. Okay, Brightline. Well, I mean, I've actually made a video about Brightline and its latest updates last. Wait, that was a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god. Brightline, you're gonna hate me for this.
What is it?
It on Instagram.
Oh, I had to go down to Instagram. Great. Okay, I'm going in there right
I
now.
got a I got a couple of cursed photos for you.
Oh. So far, there's no Brightline update for today. But I've heard an. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, great, Tyler. They're talking about. Oh gosh. Well, let's see here. I hope YouTube doesn't demonetize me for that. Oh, I see. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Clearly. Oh, that's the bingo, the Chase bingo that you were talking about.
Yep.
Foamer yelling, "Here she comes!" It,
And
it is Thomas, kids.
look,
Mhm.
yeah, like literally, someone already said that they got a bingo for everything already
Holy smokes!
for the
Someone just.
like literally.
I love this. I love this. I love this page.
The bingo card,
Shitty
the
edits.
20, the 2102 Chase bingo.
Yeah,
Too fucking hilarious.
yeah. Oh, I know the guy who actually owns this account. Shitty Edits Archives too. He's in the
Oh,
Harrison Trains Discord server. The Harrison's House of Trains
oh,
Discord
I
server.
know. You know, I did send him some of your curse memes.
Oh, brother, don't tell me he actually just published them without me knowing.
No, I did send them, but look at some of the other cursed photos I just sent you on there.
I actually looked. I already watched. I actually saw some of these cursed meme photos.
All right, because I I sent you some of the juicy one.
Yeah.
Look at one in love with that locomotive.
Oh my goodness, this guy's simping for the Florida East Coast. Well, not the Florida East Coast, but the L and N.
Seaboard.
Yeah, Seaboard Sea. Oh yeah, the
It-
Seaboard system.
Yeah. Then look at the locomotive on top of it, going America style.
Oh brother, we might need to send these railroads. I think we might need to send these locomotives to Afghanistan, just to retake Afghanistan and knock over the Taliban.
Look at, you see the second locomotive above it?
Yeah. we gotta
Did
send these
someone
trains.
order an American Express?
Yeah.
And like when I was looking at the photo, I said, "Hey, you're gonna be funny,"
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I wonder why the U.S. military hasn't or make these boys up like made this. I don't know why they actually didn't make this. A tank on a train. A train. Jeez, talk about a tank engine. You get it? You get the joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need this. Yeah. Imagine. I wonder how many. I wonder how many. Oh gosh! Now you send me another meme. Ew! Why am I carrying freight? I shouldn't be carrying the express.
on Instagram.
Oh great! Spread engine? What the heck is that? Spread engine?
Like, do you see, why am I carrying freight?
Yeah.
Wait, I should be carrying the Express. I'm a splendid engine. I got you with the James meme again.
See, you said spread engine, not a splendid engine. You said spread engine. Oh, brother.
I'm
Now, okay.
I meant splendid engine, you know?
Oh, that's a David Mitchell fail for you. Oh, see, now
Oh.
See, oh my gosh, you're giving me some ammunition to bite back.
Hey, well, I'm fine with it because, I'm too hard to get with curse memes, you know?
Yeah.
David,
Val tried getting me, but, she failed.
hey, you failed.
All right. All right.
Pony.
So yes. Listen.
Do say.
Okay.
But,
So
yeah.
if they're gonna
But
make so you're gonna watch the unlikely fandom, right? Behind this particular Thomas the Tank behind the fandom of the Thomas the Tank engine.
oh, I heard about it. That for sure.
Yeah. So Thomas is actually a legend at this point. He's been
Mm-hmm.
he's been entertaining children since for 79 years. And that's insane.
Oh, I could say that for sure.
Go engines go? Yeah, I think that's the recent one. So, yeah,
I'll be honest, all Engine Go is a disgrace, you know?
yeah, I mean, the fandom actually. I mean, they stopped making episodes in the 25th season. That was the season finale for Thomas the Tank, Thomas and Friends.
Oh, I know. And here's the kicker: with the reboot with All Engine Go, that was a disgrace. You
Yeah, that was.
know, like
So the fandom
like
was like great. They just ruined my favorite TV. They just ruined my boy. Fine, and they
like
like.
literally they ruined it. You know.
I think Matt wants it for
Now
a new
it's
demographic.
sad that now here at the end that I'm going to bring up that is sad. That they did added an autistic character to it. You know, I would have loved for them to do an autistic character in older seasons, but All Engine Go, like it literally feel like All Engine Go with disrespect and everything. You know,
Okay, here's the thing about All Engines
but
Go. It's not meant for adults. It's not meant for adults. Which it kind of makes sense. And number two, it's a kids show. But there are people who grew up with the show, and I think that's why Maddle is losing those people, and they're actually replacing them with a newer demographic.
I know, but also everybody's saying that it probably going to kill Thomas. You know, with, with the real kicker, it probably going to kill it. You know.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about the Thomas the Tank Engine fandom. Basically, literally said if you're gonna kill Thomas and friends, we're gonna do all the episodes ourselves. We're gonna do some Thomas the Tank Engine related content ourselves. They actually took it to their own hands, which I
Oh
respect
yeah,
them. I literally
yeah.
respect
Like
them.
the YouTube community, like let's be honest, the YouTube community will really save it. You know, that's the kicker. There are reasons why YouTube is around, and I'm glad for having YouTube because let's be honest, none of this stuff would be getting out. But also, you got to remember, and I'm going to bring it up. You got to remember, trains with a Z. Am I right?
Right.
It was it was a big help for the community,
Oh yeah.
like a big help. And everybody even said that. Let me be honest, that Charlotte would have not gotten big if it weren't for that. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. Hey, Thomas is actually a meme. I mean, I didn't know Maddle doesn't even know this. It's
Mm-hmm.
literally a meme. Thomas is in the meme culture. I mean, when you think of Thomas, you think about some other, like, he's memeable.
I know, like, I remember some of the Thomas memes that we did on live stream before. You remember?
Yeah.
Heck, I remember getting you with, no, the James reference, you know?
And there's some creepy pastas of Thomas the Tank Engine, but we don't want to get into that. That's another rabbit hole that we don't want to get into.
There is one creepy pasta that I think is pretty good, and that's Soda or Fallout.
Soda or Fallout?
And that was created by TP Thunderbolt, I can remember.
Aye, that's pretty cool though.
But let me just say this, is that Thomas is going to live on for a long time if when it comes to like the community and like the creators on YouTube. That for sure. Oh hey Michael. Up Michael in chat. Yep.
What's up, Michael?
Like, like my new phone.
All right,
We got
it's
two new
10:16
phones.
right now. It's getting late, so let's tackle the news. We actually talked about Thomas a little bit of Thomas the
Yeah,
Tank Engine.
let's get to the news.
Like the pony?
Let's get to the news, bud.
Yeah, let's go down to www.google.com. All right, let's start with something interesting. Let's start with CSX. Let's cover some news going forward. Okay, here are the news articles revolving CSX. Police semi hit CSX overpass in Nashville, forcing I-40 traffic at I-24 to be diverted. Oh brother!
Ooh.
So it's not CSX related,
Oh.
but but the accident happened on a CSX overpass.
Ooh, that sucked right there, Genesis.
And
That really does. Am I right?
right, lucky for CSX that didn't happen. That accident is not on the rail line; it's on the interstate.
Oh, tell me about it.
Geez, talk about over interstates. Portion of I-40 shuts down after semi crashes into CSX overpass. Okay, so it crashed.
Ooh,
It crashed into their overpass. It
crashed
crashed.
into railroad infrastructure. What it did.
Yeah, that's what it did.
It's
NTSB.
crazy when you do think about it.
Okay, here are some more news regarding to the incident. NTSB issues preliminary report on 2024 CSX head-on collision. That,
Ooh,
that happened in April 15th, 2024. Oh, that was. Oh wait, that's a. Oh wait, that's not related
that
to
was
the
the one
crash
that
at
I
all.
was covering at break-in.
Yeah, that was in Folkestone, right? Oh yeah, it was. Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah, it was.
that was the Folkston one that I was covering.
Yeah. 66-year-old man hit, killed by CSX train in Taliaferro County. Oh, brother. Another guy who actually lost his life on a railroad crossing. That's good. That's really bad news for CSX. Which, it's odd. Which kind of, I feel bad for them. But hey, accidents happen. Okay, let's head down to
Mm-hmm.
CPKC.
Oh yeah.
CPKC video teases completion of first locomotive and new paint scheme. Oh my gosh, that was about 4 days ago.
Oh yeah.
Canadian National and CPKC.
That's something to look for.
Yeah. Canadian National and CPKC engineers and conductors vote in favor of strike action. Close to 10,000 railroad workers at CN
Uh,
and CPKC had voted to go on strike unless a deal can be reached with the railways. CN. Okay. Okay, there's going to be a strike in Canada. A railroad strike in in the United States and Canada. So that's going to be massive.
oh, I know. They're probably going to, expand out to other places too.
Yeah, that's going to be massive. Historic
That
CPK.
for sure.
Okay, here's the. I think this is a steam train you're talking about. Historic CPKC steam train rolling to Davenport May 10th. That's in Davenport, Iowa.
That's gonna be cool. That for sure. Am I right, bud?
You're absolutely right. CPKC announces 2024 Steam Tour schedule dates. Okay, let's see here.
Mhm.
Which ones?
Let's go.
We got Calgary, Alberta, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Minute, North Dakota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Franklin Park, Illinois, Davenport, Iowa, Kansas City, Missouri, Shreveport, Louisiana, Laredo, Texas, Monterrey, Mexico, Mexico City. Okay, those are the locations that the steam train is gonna pass through. They
It
actually
also
reach.
gonna go down to Mexico. You know.
Yeah, I noticed. Um, Next destination is gonna be Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Hey, you know the train station in Kansas City is actually a national historic landmark in the city.
Oh, I know. You know the NIMBY wanted to tear that down, but they failed.
I mean, it's one of the most popular landmarks in the city of Kansas City. That is funny
Heck,
because
the moment they, the only reason they backed off because the railroad community went right after them. Not for sure.
it's gonna be hard for them to get rid of that station because it's a historic landmark.
Mm. Hey, well, they did back off because of what was going to happen. You know.
Yeah. Oh, great. I'm searching for
But
Canadian Pacific, and I just searched for CPKC. Canadian National. Okay. News. Maersk draws up contingency plans for rail strike in Canada. Okay.
uh,
Okay,
it
and
it still blows my mind at this point. You know.
yeah. Ohio State nabs Canadian national teamer Jordy Vilches for 2024-2025. Oh, he's gonna join the Buckeyes.
Oh.
Canadian,
Oh.
yeah. Can Canada moves to push back start date for possible rail strike? Oh, brother. And here's the article that actually popped up in my feed before. Canadian National to move headquarters into new location in Montreal. Okay, so Canada is
Hey, Genesis. What
yes.
I just sorry.
What did you just send me?
I'll wait until you get done.
Okay,
It on Messenger. It's funny.
okay. Canada, like I say, Canada is pushing back dates for rail strikes, which I hope
Mm.
the guys at Canadian National and CPKC actually figure this out. I hope the feel. I hope they 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 could possibly strike a deal with the railroad workers like they have done before.
I know.
Okay,
That's for sure.
Canadian National to move headquarters to new location in Montreal, Quebec. Oh,
Ah.
yeah, that is new.
That crazy.
Yeah, so CN is moving their headquarters. Railroad port workers in Canada vote to go on strike. Oh, so it's not just the railroad engineers; it's also the port workers too.
That gonna be crazy. Oh, a little bit down bit.
Federal
But
government. Okay, we've actually talked about Canada. That's enough. All right, let's get down to BNSF. Okay, jury finds BNSF
Oh,
railway contributed to two asbestos-related deaths in Montana town. Oh, brother.
hmm?
As
Oh, did you see what I sent you on Messenger, bud?
no, I haven't. I'm busy with the rail news.
Alright, you'll see right after we get done with the news.
Yeah. Okay, about BNSF railway. Jeez. The rail fan community is really pissed about the finding about that asbestos crisis in Montana. And worse off,
Oh, yeah.
jeez. First, it's Montana Rail Link. And now this problem. Yeesh.
Wait, what other railroad they're buying in Montana?
Yeah, BNSF Railway contributed to two asbestos related deaths in Montana town. So it was the jury that found BNSF guilty. That's a pain in the ass right there.
Oh, yeah, that me being a septic getting a little karma, am I right?
Right.
It's up at that. I think it's pretty good, you know?
Yeah. BNSF bridge at Fort Madison, Iowa reopens after barge strike. Hmm. Okay, that's good. Gunter's News City Council votes to deny
Ugh.
BNSF plat application. Oh, brother.
That karma.
Yeah. Okay, so BNSF Bridge got shut down after being hit by a barge. That was just 3 days ago. Now they just reopened it again 3 days ago.
Like, it did crazy because BNSF is starting to get a little oof, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well,
Ger-
it kind of poetic justice, if you know.
yeah. Gironde, Drains versus Beaches. 1 billion BNSF baloney.
Mm.
Alright, let's see. Let's check in the chat. There's still no one in chat right now, so.
Oh, I was watching you in chat. Well, I already have someone chatted that I know in person chatted in my live stream.
Oh, I see. BNSF joins.
But
Yeah. BNSF joins Federal Confidential Safety Reporting Program. Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
but
That's enough news for BNSF. Let's head down to Union Pacific. Union Pacific releases
I know
schedule
you're
for
playing PUBG.
Union Pacific releases schedule for Big Boy Westward Bound tour. Oh, great. Another steam train tour. First it was CPKC, now it's Union Pacific.
Oh boy.
We got two tours. Let's go. Steam train tours. 4014.
That's a crazy.
Yeah. Big Boy number 4014 returns this summer with public display days in Roseville, California and Ogden, Utah.
Ooh, that promising.
Union Pacific launches.
That is very promising.
Yeah, Union Pacific launches communication channels to support 29th and Grove cleanup.
Oh yeah.
Why Union Pacific Railroad safety audit matters to Houston? Oh, so Union Pacific is going to have a railroad safety audit. That's in Houston.
At about time. At about time, am I right?
Yeah, it was about time.
like, here my take. Here's what I'm gonna be on about is that TXX or not TXX, Union Pacific been ooping up this at bad at Norfolk Southern. You know,
Yeah.
they're both like siblings to each other.
Yeah. One is in the West
Mm-hmm.
Coast and the other is in the East Coast.
Yep, Norfolk Southern and Union Pacific
You know,
both ooping each other up.
mhm.
It it's so funny, you know.
Yeah, it is. Union Pacific undermined regulators' efforts to assess safety, U.S. agency says.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that a lawsuit.
Yeah.
That is definitely a lawsuit right there.
Union Pacific.
And that
Yeah.
also goes to a lot of fines too.
Yeah, that's it's a it's about time. It's about damn time.
Yep.
And last but not least, Union Pacific courts industrial takers after buying rail-served KC complex. Oh, brothers. So I think UP is going to compete with CPKC.
Oh boy.
It's the
Well, they're gonna be crazy.
yeah, that's a things are about to turn interesting.
So they're really about to get interested. That for sure.
Yeah. Let's let's go down with the last freight railroad of the series, the butt of all jokes, Norfolk Southern.
Yep.
Okay, here's the first article. Activist investors shake up Norfolk Southern board. That was about 2 days ago.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, so we might have a few changes in the board of directors. Norfolk Southern investigation initiated by former Louisiana Attorney General Conswick and Fody. Oh brother.
Oh boy.
So now
That's gonna get messy.
oh brother, things are about to get interesting. Activist Ancora wins 3 Norfolk Southern board seats but will not oust CEO, which is fine, okay? It's
Which
fine.
which, which is good because they can't push their PSR how hard as they want, meaning they won't get away with it. You know.
They won't get away with it.
That for sure.
They won't have
That's the kicker.
activist investors win 3 Norfolk Southern board seats but won't have control to fire CEO. Disney, if you're hearing this, I know you're not a railway company, but if you're hearing this, this is about to happen to you as well.
With Disney about to get oofed too. uh,
Okay, activist wins 3 board seats as U.S. Railroad Norfolk Southern but fails to oust CEO, which is good. At least we got something there.
oh yeah.
Okay, so I hope they actually turn things around.
Hopefully.
Yeah. You know what a big you know Union Pacific needs this badly actually.
Oh yeah, they needed it, you know?
Yeah. They might need to change their board of directors as well. And as well as
That
BNSF.
kicker. Hmm. If we could get their board of directors to, it might be a more promising thing for us, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Now let's head to Amtrak. Finally,
Oh yeah.
just to end the news the rail news segment. Amtrak talks Connecticut River Bridge replacement, high-speed rail planning. Oh brother. So they're going to
Ooh,
replace a bridge in Connecticut. That's interesting.
that's good.
Yeah,
That,
so it's
but
oh
that's something I'm looking forward to right there.
oh not only that, it's gonna be a high-speed rail bypass. Oh brother, that's good news.
Mhm.
I took my kids on their first Amtrak. Our $336 round trip train to New York City had significant delays, but I'd do it again.
Eh, that's the thing. People would rather take the train and deal with the delays now instead of having to fight with planes in the car. With a big ship right there.
Yeah, that's great.
Am I right?
hmm Amtrak no longer has to live hand to mouth after being starved of funding for decades, CEO says. You know what?
Mm-hmm. That
That's
right. The, that right. The tables have finally turned. Am I right?
yeah, we're winning. Amtrak is expand.
Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully we 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 gotta have high speed rail.
heck, we already got it up in the Northeast. With the
Yes,
kicker.
yes. I'm waiting for their inaugural. I'm waiting for for those XLs to be up and running into service.
But yeah.
Okay, Amtrak is expanding its service between Minneapolis and Chicago.
Well, hello, Great Trains event, sir.
Oh, hello there. Shout out to him. Although he's not in my live stream, he's not subscribed, but anything but shout out to him.
I know. Dude, I gotta get more people over to your YouTube channel too, which I'm probably gonna start, promoting your channel to help you get subscribers.
Yeah, funny enough, most people watch my videos, but most of them are not subscribers.
I know, I think what I need to start doing, and hear me out on this, what I think I need to start doing is start getting people to go over to your channel too, like, by promoting it.
Yeah, we might do a collab soon. Well, we're doing a collab right now.
Yeah, we're doing a collab right now. But yeah, but saying it, people are wanting to take trains more now again than back then.
Yeah,
Oh well,
Yes.
I need to send you to send me about $10 to $15. But how much do you have?
it's 10.
4? Ooh, never mind.
We're going to.
Sorry, I've been talking too much.
Okay, let's end this live stream at 10:50.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Amtrak announces new route between St. Paul and Chicago. And another article, Amtrak is expanding its service between Minneapolis and Chicago. It's always Chicago that has these. So they're getting two routes
Well,
in the same city.
it is the railroad hub of the U.S.
So, that explains everything.
Yep. And you gotta factor that in anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And finally, how the Northeast Corridor became Amtrak's essential rail line. Okay, we all know the Northeast Corridor is one of the most important rail infrastructure in the U.S., linking linking 8 states in the Northeast. Okay, so we're done with Amtrak. We're done with the news segment, railroad news segment. Let's go down to the meme segment. This this time is gonna be Thomas the Tank Engine memes.
Oh yeah. And it's time they're probably gonna be sent on Discord. You know?
Well, Google knows as you turn on your location on your phone. Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big station on the island of Sodor. That's that's Google in a nutshell for you.
Yep.
Here
Oh,
it is.
you sent me that on Discord?
Yeah, I did. I just did.
Ah. uh, that obby is funny. I'm not gonna lie about that.
That is accurate as hell.
It's just so funny when you realize it. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
send one of your memes. Of course, I'm actually sticking to the theme today because it's actually on the Mainline Special for Thomas the Tank Engine. So, why not?
Oh yeah.
Alright, did you have a meme? Send me one of your memes.
I already sent you my memes already.
Oh, okay. I guess. Okay. Oh, brother. You're gonna hate me for this. Next stop. You know what? This is cursed. Yeah, that's a bit dirty. That's a
Mm.
that's a dirty meme. Next stop.
Ooh.
That is a dirty meme.
Oh yeah. It is.
Good luck sleeping tonight and hopefully your childhood is ruined. LOL. Meme made by WM Dragon 31. Holy, oh my gosh. Look at this. You remember the E2, right? The engine that Thomas is based off
Yeah.
of?
Mm. I remember the two.
Yeah. Hold on. It's upload. Okay, there we go. Here's Thomas the Tank Engine, and here's the end, and here's the model that he's based off of. Those engines are extinct now, by the way, which is
I
sad.
know that technically means Thomas is an extinct engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because none of his class survived, well. He beat on the E2 with our esteemed locomotive series that were from the United Kingdom. None of none of those models survived, but Thomas is based on.
Oh, brother, get ready for
Am I
another.
right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Get ready for another curse meme. Another actor ruined by drugs and alcohol. This is nightmare fuel.
Oh, the Choo Choo Charlie meme. It's from a game. It's from an indie game creator. He also a YouTuber. Became super famous. But yeah, that's pretty funny one right there, bud.
Right.
I managed some money together for Uber ride to work tomorrow. Yeah.
Here's a plot twist meme. This is gonna be the last meme of the live stream. And we're gonna
Oh
end it
yeah,
there.
that for sure.
Okay, when
Oh,
when you invite your girlfriend over to Smash and she pulls out the Switch, Thomas had never felt such fright before.
Oh my god. That dirty. That is just dirty.
You know,
Cheeky, but dirty.
okay, about that, you heard
It
about
is.
you heard about the Smash trend, right? I think I
Oh
think the
yeah.
girlfriend, I think she wanted to play Smash Bro, like Smash Warrior Bro or something. It's a Nintendo game.
Oh, shit.
I know it's a sex meaning, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, final. Okay, final words. I hope you enjoy the live stream, and we've actually enjoyed we had a fantastic night talking about trains.
And and Crates up. I hope everybody enjoyed tonight. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later. We have arrived at the taste. Bye, guys, and have a nice.
I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and we'll see you next week. And those, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. See ya. See you later. Until then, we'll meet you on the main line.